investors and people who want to partake and be a part of our business by saying, hey, look how many people support this. Look how many people want to be a part of this. We're not even out yet. And look how many people have already downloaded the app and are ready for it. So go get that pre-order. And now I will be answering questions, but I don't know how I was supposed to get the questions for the app. Shall we do me a favor? Do you have the boys' numbers?
Tonight. Text me.
We'll see if I look on the page, it pauses the live. Alex, we didn't think this through.
I have Reed's number.
Can you FaceTime Reed? And can I borrow your phone for 2 seconds so I can... Sure. So Reed, Shaw's going to FaceTime you and I'm going to... You're going to read me the questions. Or no, just go to the Flora page. Instagram. Perfect. Look, guys, we're figuring this out. Wow, there's so many people on this live. Flora free or does it cost? Flora is free. The reason it is free is because we realize we're offering really good free advice, and that is What do you think about Flora adding healthy recipes for a better nutritional life? We have categories coming, categories that you can access information to, content. I'll be all this inquiry about how they want to, like inquiry period about change, how they want to change, the wish to change and the will, but who don't necessarily have all the access to the information, a supportive community. Because a lot of times what I've noticed is you can have the wish to interact with a bunch of positive things and positive people, and you want to be able to kind of create this small lane and window for yourself to just explore that. But then you get on the internet, right? And due to how much but yeah, also if you guys have Flora questions here, you can ask them here and I'll answer. I'm not gonna remember that. I'll just agenda, but it's not the case. I go and I sit on Flora and I see the way you guys interact with each other and support each other and want to help each other and guide each other and listen to each other. I've seen people say, we are the statistics for women founders really low compared to male founders, but females of color founders. Tech, there was a segment I got to watch where a bunch of really dope Black women founders running their own company got to raise their hand and speak up on, advice that they needed and their companies that they're running and things like that. And to hear their stories of how much they've had to persevere through versus, white men in tech that I would see. And hear their stories about how easy it was to get their app invested in and their idea believed in and just be even heard and taken seriously in a room. It is devastating sometimes, and it does get really intimidating, and you do feel for every single person. And I think that if you're a young woman out there with an idea, especially a young woman of color or a Black woman specifically, you're not always going to be the first word heard, the first voice listened to, and that's super fucking unfortunate. And I hope that one day I'm able to invest. I'm hoping that this company is able to bring in a bunch of like revenue so that one day we can turn around and deliver it and give it back to those that we truly believe in. We are very blessed to have a venture capitalist who invested in us first, who is a Black woman and she's queer, and her very specific mission is to invest in Black people, people of color, women, and LGBTQ community members. So the fact that she sat with us and grew with us and worked with us and was able to kind of not just groom us in a way, but help us and really believe in us and give us confidence. And I've watched her do that for so many people. It's been so awesome. But yeah, those are the statistics, those are the numbers, and they fucking suck. And I believe in you if you're out there with your idea and you want to make a change. And my biggest wish is to be able to turn it around and pay it forward. So. Did us three always agree on everything we wanted to do with the app? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, okay, so naturally, because I'm kind of the more create something that continued. That seemed more like an idea for a blog or an idea for like an item or something that would help. Etc. How have you thought about how you would like to expand the app in the future? Yes. Do you hear them? I have a Rottweiler and a Yorkie, and they are crazy. Blah, along with the app. So this is the first step, and of course, expansion is a super big goal of ours. I've pre-ordered Floor and wondering whether I'll be dope to see to be able to use something that we created, and it actually is really, really, really helpful. So beyond the fact that I'm excited to use something that I had a major part of, and to monitor the app frequently. We also intend to hold the users to a certain standard that you will be able to hopefully report and let us know why I chose them and they chose me. Is this app for all ages? Yes, ma'am. Will it be in the Google Play Store eventually? Yes, it will be in the Google Play Store eventually. That is our hope, to have it everywhere where apps are downloadable and accessible. Do I see myself creating other apps? Absolutely. I think also when we had strip somebody of I don't know how to say this. Strip somebody of what they actually deserve to know and learn because we're giving them the wrong information. So we've been very careful, and that carefulness carries over into hiring people, carries into creating content, carries into sharing content, even just the ideas. So it's coming slowly, but it's coming. So, but we love your suggestions. Any suggestions? I think it was having so many ideas. Whew, and like getting an idea shot down. Not necessarily shot down, but just getting told like, YouTube. Ah, you have a good memory. Thanks, Jamie. Are you still hiring, considering interns? Absolutely. We don't want to do is hire somebody based on what they present to us at first and then, trickle down in their social media eventually and there be like tweets from earlier this year. Change isn't real, so we're just being very, very careful with every hire. Do you think Flora has the potential to be a huge company? Yes, I think Flora has the potential. And fauna. Fauna was a term for plants and flora is a term for flowers. I thought fauna sounded weird, so flora worked better. It's just life. Is this app targeted towards those who are vegan and vegetarian? try to aggressively push veganism, especially if my only alternative for them is beans and rice every day, which really isn't healthy for anyone every day anyways. So it's about utilizing what is the most important thing I learned this year with Flora is that good ideas have to be backed up with hard work. And that accepting how did it get from me? And thank you to people who are being so kind and patient and explaining things to them. I also would like to say that one thing about the internet is that you can learn just feeling very blessed and awesome, and love you guys so much, and have a good day.